Right, I hope this works. Yay, it works. Right, okay, welcome in all. If you haven't already, see the Discord commands. What the majority of you are in this stream for is in the Discord. It's the pin post at the top. You can just hit that Discord command, and inside the Discord, there's instructions there. And if you can't follow those basic instructions, you probably just don't even deserve to watch the Grand Prix. Just saying. Lock no worries, enjoy your shopping, we'll see you back here soon. Doing some just chatting afterwards and some Hunt Showdown later tonight. So panic is over. The panic is over. I made an update, multi-viewer. My antivirus didn't like it. Quarantined the whole lot, and because it did it halfway through update and installation, it blocked the whole program. So I've just had to scour around the internet trying to find solutions to this. I managed to get it with a simple zip file drag and drop thing and add into exceptions. So we're back, we have everything here. How are we all? I hope we're good, I hope we're not too bad, and I hope you lot feel a little less stressful than I do right now. I've had to crack into the jammy Dodgers. I bet that sounds horrible with my grazing British accent, doesn't it? Alright mate, me old China, do you want some jammy Dodgers? Oh, right, anyway. These are special strawberry ones, even the biscuit strawberry. Does anyone want one? Someone want a jammy Dodger? Yeah? Open wide. Good boy, whatever you are. Anyway. Once you're in the Discord, give yourselves a roll and you'll be able to watch the F1 like the rest of us are at the moment. Hope everyone's good, everyone is well. Just very quickly change some volumes. Techno music's great, but not high levels. So we're going to be doing this today and tomorrow. It's the same start time. And now it is time for the qualifying for the Dutch Grand Prix. Who do you have as... Oh god, it's doing that with the multi-viewer map, isn't it? That's not good. Wait. Okay, it's fixed. I don't know why it come up with the bar at the top of that. That was really weird. That's never happened before. And then as soon as I leave it, it comes back again. Right, let me fix that. Okay, there we go. I hope everyone's good, everyone is well. You shouldn't be able to hear any of the sound at all from Grand Prix, from the qualifying. But I'm going with McLaren lockout. And I think it'll be Norris who puts it on pole. And when you saw the results from practice 3, you've already seen Lando was literally 1/10 off the fastest ever time at Zandvoort. That will get broken today, 100%. Hey Porsche, welcome to the Discord, my friend. Hope you're good, hope you're well. Hey Sean, good to see you. So, incoming break in about 3 minutes, but it's fine. Should be a very interesting quality session. I think it's foregone conclusion it's going to be a McLaren 1-2. McLarens have during their upgrade process been really good at the shorter, more windier courses, and Zandvoort just seems to work absolutely perfectly for them. So I feel we're going to be more interested in the battle of the best for the rest. And we've seen Sainz up there in 4th and Albon in 7th, which is uncharacteristic for Williams. Usually Williams would like, in the past, tracks like Monza, Spa, Baku, where you'll see the Williams really push it. And Aston Martin did well in one of the practice sessions as well. Hamilton still struggling. I don't know what's up with Hamilton's head at the moment. Just doesn't seem to be working out for him. Don't know if anyone saw the incident between Russell and Alonso in practice, but I don't know what Russell was thinking with that one. I think it's between Williams and Aston Martin for the best of the midfield, based on what I saw so far. Even Ferrari's been struggling, and Verstappen practicing his Turn 1 dive bomb in one of the practice sessions as well. Yeah. It's like a battle between Lando and Oscar, and then the battle for the rest. I'm gonna go with Norris, Piastri. I think how it is in practice will be, I think it will be Russell in 3rd. Maybe Verstappen in 4th. And then I reckon it'll be a Williams 5th and 6th, followed by Leclerc, then Alonso, Hager, and Stroll. That's my top 10. Now watch 2 of them go out in this first session as the cars slowly come out the pits. This is where I double check to see if I'm in time. I am not. Right. I'm just quickly putting this back to live. There we go. Sorry about that. Anyone watching? There we go. I'm now in line with how the live is. We're only 30 seconds out from real life right now. Hamilton turns having a nightmare. 2 spins with 1 in each session. Yesterday, today, more struggles. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? A 10% chance of rain this session. It's a shame it won't come a little bit earlier. Do you think that's the worst car this weekend? I think it's going to be Alpine. I do see it being Alpine for probably the rest of the season as well. Haas don't seem to be doing too well this weekend either. I agree. I need to change. I've realised I haven't changed my shirt yet today. 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Meantime, we get the Discord link in for you, etc., etc. Thank you for your patience, as always. Make sure you all have your at least some sort of water with you. In the mix of small points finishes, I think. Okay. Racing balls and Kick Sauber around there. Tell you what, I can foresee Kick having a very good, strong finish to the rest of the session. Rest of the season, even. They're surprising me. Obviously, they were probably the worst cut. Them and Alpine probably joint for the worst cut at the start of the season. Off my memory. And, yeah. Oh, an Aston! Strollers off! Okay. And one of the Astons is... Ah, shit. Every time I wear a bloody Aston Martin hat, one of the Astons always ends up having a crash. Wow. What caused that? Just a snap? Oh, he touched the grass. It's not even slightly on the grass there. That was like a good tire width on the grass. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. The Aston Martin cap curse strikes again, and even Verstappen's driving slightly on the grass, but not by a whole bloody wheel. Verstappen going in the quickest sector 1. Commentators wondering if the wind has any bearing on that at all. Verstappen using all the curb, and Verstappen not using every inch of that corner now. There's a big lump of dirt on the course now, and a lot of the drivers are going to be avoiding that as much as possible, as Verstappen gets quickest time by nearly 5/10. In the pits earlier. But with the new updated track, as listed on the video. Jesus. I bet his engineers are pissed with him. Hey, Dan. Aston Martin needs to stop Stroll for next season. He's such a bad driver like Colapinto. Just having a quick look. He is so well off the grass. Yeah, that is such a big driver error for the pinnacle of open-wheeler motorsports. And he just jumped straight back onto the course and straight in front of Verstappen or Tsunoda, whoever it was there. Colapinto. I think Colapinto's got some potential. I mean, look how lightning he was straight away when he jumped into the Williams. It's just, I think he's under so much pressure, he's pushing far too hard at times. Norris with a quick sector 1, Russell 2/10 off Verstappen's time so far. Can't imagine how Lance's mechanics are feeling all these years. I honestly think Lance should be jumping into WEC. He would still be under the Aston Martin umbrella. He would be so much less stressed. I honestly think, like, mentally, he's taken such a battering. I I do feel for Lance, like, he can't quit because he's got so much to prove, and his dad owns owns the majority of the team. Does he still own the majority of the team? I know they sold part of it, but I'm not quite sure. I can't remember off the top of my head exactly how much got sold there, or if it was just the name. But yeah, I think Stroll would be much happier in WEC in the hypercar, personally. And replace him with Tsunoda. So Tsunoda, Lawson, and Hajer, we don't know where any of those three are driving next season. Yeah, not bad from Alonso. Bortoletto using all the paint on the outside. Definitely. Oh, that's a lot of curb riding from Bortoletto. Oh. Hey, Jose. I'm going on it. Go to doing Cardiff. People I know who met Punk outside the arena. Oh, no. How much for tickets? Corey in the Discord chat. Petition for Stroll to stop spending his dad's money, please. About 100 last minute. Can't wait for Cadillac to join F1 next season. Me neither. I'm definitely gonna grab a Cadillac shirt, or like a normal smart shirt, and see if there's any should we watch Bortoletto 14th, maybe if they do a casual sort of shirt as well. But I would have absolutely been with them too. Oh, because both times he could come into the F1 grid were on weird circumstances. I feel. See, I think Colapinto would have been good for Audi had they not got Bortoletto there. God, it looked like Leclerc completely lost it on the entrance to that bloody hairpin there. The head chicane hairpin.
Say hello to a new subscriber.
Graitza just subscribed for 74 months. Boo.
Ah! Bortoletto's done really well. I was unsure to begin with. Oh, Hamilton's bailed out of his lap. Oh, I was about to say, it sounded like Hamilton's engine was going there, but... So, 6.5 minutes left. And now Ferrari are going to be in a rush now, which is not going to help them at all. Ferrari F1 team needs more powerful engines. If have Hamilton and Leclerc, they deserve better. Who else is... Great, so thank you so much, by the way. I didn't give you a shout out.
Red is the perfect one. Black is the brooding bad boy. Green is the clown, and yellow, well, she's the girl. So what are you supposed to be?
I'm Scottish.
That alert gets me every time. I need to update some of those commands. Thank you again, Grazer. For 74 months. I've got the time to do it, but don't care, I'll do it anyway, because I want to hear the alert. So, who on the grid has Ferrari engines at the moment? It's Haas. It's Haas. Obviously Ferrari. Is Kick? Is Kick Ferrari as well? I can never remember who Sauber have as engines. And obviously Cadillac next season. The Ferrari. Oh god, don't start with that. It is Sauber, yeah. I always forget about Sauber and which engines they use. And it's next season, Honda with Aston Martin, right? Honda are back. The Red Bull Ford powertrain with Red Bull and V-Carb. First time Ford have been in F1 since they sold the Jaguar team to Red Bull. Driving in my Cadillac, Cadillac. I don't wanna give it back, give it back. 3.5 minutes left. Leclerc struggling. Hamilton struggling. The Williams are struggling, shockingly. Stroll is out his car, so that's Stroll out of qualifying. Let's have a quick listen. So they reckon a 1 minute 10 exact is a projected time for a knockout. Stockton Ferrari's bogey track. I have no confidence on them this weekend. Such a high line. It's like such a weird corner of physics and scientific intrigue. That bowl corner in Zandvoort. Similar to how a NASCAR track would use the high line for Darlington. Tends to be stinky at bumpy tracks. See, bumpy tracks, I'd expect Mercedes to struggle as well, but Piastri up. Gotta remember, or like the track evolution, if it's anything like Spa. Piastri through, and it's in P1 for Q1. Apex there for the Williams, but God, see now you got all the rest of the traffic just bunching up everywhere, so this is even worse for Ferrari because now they've got the traffic to go up against as well. There's a lot of purple segments from Antonelli, Gasly as well in the Alpine. Hager is putting in some personal bests. Antonelli goes up to 5th place. Leclerc starting their quick lap now. And Hamilton as well. So we'll see how they get on. Hager crosses the line. Ups a place to 7th. Sainz goes up to 8th. So see what happens with Albon. Albon, 5th place. Right, Williams have found their feet again. So you have Colapinto going across the line, starting his lap. Gasly. Gasly's going to have a nice quick one here as well, I feel. Gasly up to 7th. And that pushes Bortoleto and Tsunoda. Colapinto has got a purple segment. Same with Tsunoda as well. Just watching Hulkenberg coming through, starting his lap. We've got Hamilton going wide, passing Russell, and Hamilton didn't improve in Sector 1, but he is in Sector 2. Hamilton up to 8th. Suddenly, I think Sainz could be in trouble here. Leclerc up to 9th. So, okay, Ferrari 8th and 9th. I think that's both for Ferrari safe, but I think Sainz could be in real trouble here. Keeping a watch on Tsunoda as well, who is lapping quicker than Colapinto. In fact, Tsunoda had a quicker Sector 1 than Leclerc, so I'm hoping for Tsunoda Tsunoda can get a quicker... Ooh, he's... Okay. Wow. Lawson up to 5th at the moment. I'm watching Tsunoda's time at the moment. Got Colapinto as well. Colapinto's about to put in a scorcher. Ooh, okay. Maybe not. Only 15th. Something happened on that last sector. Quickly watch Tsunoda. Tsunoda! Up to 12th. Get in. Nice one, Tsunoda. Science down to 14th. We've still got Hulkenberg trying his lap here. Hulkenberg struggling this weekend. And Hulkenberg stays in 17th. And that is Bortoleto just making it by the skin of his teeth. Colapinto and Hulkenberg both eliminated, as well as both the Haas. So you're right, the Haas did seem quite weak here at the moment. Yeah, you're right. Bortoleto out qualifying Hulk. Not bad, is it? They're just saying about how close it is between 5th place and 13th. And it is literally less than 2/10 separates 5th and 13th. Everyone get some water in you. Hello, Arian. How we doing, man? Hope you're good. Yeah, it's... So these regulations have got the midfield absolutely perfectly. Just, McLaren have figured something out, which has just had them absolutely dominating. God, this adds a bit. As you're watching it in the Discord. Big tasty. I still have a bit of curry left over from last night. Nice bit of lambuna. Butter naan. Pilau rice. It's surprising, I thought all pilau rice was yellow, but I'm probably getting it confused with another type of rice. Absolutely disastrous. Yeah, it hasn't worked out for them, has it? They've got a setting wrong somewhere. At least they've got a Stroll behind. If it's a rain race tomorrow, though, that could get interesting. Right. I'm going to stop eating these because I'm already 70% through the packet. Well, they both only just made it to the top 10, didn't they? So... Ah, right. You know what? That makes so much sense. Andy. Cool. Just watching the end of that Ferrari lap. Who have they reported? So Antonelli has got an investigation. Yeah, you lot can see it. Investigation. Q1 incident involving Tsunoda, Antonelli and Piastri failing to follow race director's orders. Okay, that's something completely different then. Stroll had a track limits violation. I wonder what that was for. And if you're not used to using it, something extends like, oh, I've I've used it for curries, some curries before. Like on pork, just to really colour pork and chicken. Good mate, how are you? Yeah, I'm excited for today. So today, apart from the F1 that we're doing at the moment, go Piastri, I hope Norris crashes. What? Sure, it'd be better just if Norris got first and... I mean, if Piastri got first and Norris got second, right? Man United lose to Burnley. Do you think Amorim will be sacked during the international break? No. No. I hope Amorim completely like dismantles the team. Picks youth player, like not youth players, but the younger players. And it's just like, well, if you don't want to play for Man United, these lot do. I'll pick them. Man United need a manager who is not afraid to do that. If they sack Amorim, then he gets a nice payout, doesn't he? So why not, you know, try and win stuff with kids? Might just have jinxed Piastri. Can you imagine? I think for qualifying, it will be Norris, Piastri, Russell, Verstappen. I think as it is now, for Q1 is how it finishes with the top 4. Then I think it'll be a Williams 6th and 7th. I think we'll get Antonelli, Hajer. I think we'll get one of the Ferraris go out in the top 10, but I don't know which one, because everyone's saying about how much Hamilton's struggling right now, but Leclerc was behind him. Amorim is a dreadful manager. He can't motivate a lot of these players. Look at Grimsby result at Europa final. Do you know who Amorim is? Do you know what Amorim managed to do at Sporting Lisbon? Sporting Lisbon with half their players cancelling their own contracts because they were getting attacked by fans. A Sporting Lisbon that was right at the foot at the Portuguese table, and how he motivated those left and made some cracking signings to get them to win everything. The manager is not the problem at Man United. A 13-year-old could have managed Man United against Grimsby. A normal Man United... A 13-year-old should be able to manage Man United to get a win against Grimsby. The manager is not the problem. There's still some players in that team who really need to be out of that club. I don't know the ins and outs of who the really sort of like toxic players in there are, but there's a handful in there who they cannot play together to save their lives. Oh no, AFL. Fair enough. We're also live on Twitch as well, so we've got, you can see it all on the bottom. We've got a load of Twitch chat there as well. What do you mean? It's Ollie, Moyes, Van Gaal, Mourinho, and Amorim's fault. Ten Hag as well. Go Tigers. Piastri's team. That's a Mexican Tigres, isn't it? Or is it a different one? Could both Ferraris be out as well, like what happened in Imola qualifying earlier this year? Comparing it to years ago, when Havington Waterlooville nearly beat Liverpool. Yeah, I mean, Northampton Town beat Liverpool. That would have been, you know what, that's probably about 10-15 years ago now, that. Oh, Richmond. What's the name of the club that's in that Ted Lasso series? I think you should have kept Jose. At least he won your Euro trophy. I mean, he could be available again. He's available. Fenerbahce just got rid of him, didn't they? Did Amorim also win Sporting's first league title in like 20 years before going on to do it 2-3 more times and he had an invincible season? Possibly. Oh! Fox running across the track. Oh, Leclerc would have just seen it. And seen he would suit the Man United job. Maybe 15 years ago. We have had 2 times in so far, and it's both the Ferraris getting their banker laps in. A 1 minute 10.034, which is not quick. Who do I reckon's going to be out here? I think Bortoletto, one of the Ferraris, Lawson. I think Antonelli's going to be out as well, to be honest. I couldn't call the last one, the 11th. I'm thinking maybe Sonoda, even though most of us don't want it to be Sonoda. 5 different drivers. There's another from Australia. Welcome in, Jeremy. We get a lot of people from Australia and New Zealand in here. Aussie Rules football. I don't know anybody from Aussie Rules. I know there's like 2 brothers that play in opposite teams because it's come up on TikTok a couple of times. I don't think anyone will until you get a leader in the dressing room. The likes of Terry, Rio, Keane. There's no one in that squad to kick players in the ass. Yeah, and I don't expect it to ever be Bruno Fernandes. Like, the only one I would ever see in that current locker room, in the current squad, is De Ligt. But I'll let you, like, one of my favourite defenders, but he's been so invisible. Like, I barely even know he plays half the time. Yeah, Max will be great first sector. Russell. Ooh, I was about to say Russell with a quick second, but Verstappen even quicker there. What we're doing after the Grand Prix, a few reactions, and then we are going to be streaming with Morbid Madame. And we are also going to be streaming with Just Amy as well. There you go. 2 people for you lot on the Twitch side to follow. Look up Dustin Martin or simply Dusty. Okay. Yeah, I'll give that. I'll consider that definitely for sure. Thank you, man. Must be getting late for you just lot over there. If you are off to get some sleep, I hope you have plenty of sleep. We'll be live around the same time tomorrow for the Grand Prix reactions as well. Zandvoort Max is a different animal. Yeah, not a bad first time. A 1 minute 9.122. What was Norris's P3? Practice free time, wasn't it a 1 minute 8.7 or something? Like, crazy time. Bash, you know, it's my pleasure. Awesome, man. Yeah, good laps for Sonoda and Antonelli, but I feel you're not going to be so... Wow, Norris's time. They reckon that could be the fastest ever time at Zandvoort. Norris has just set now. Wow. Norris has broken the record. 1 minute 8.874. Fastest ever lap in Formula 1 at Zandvoort. Probably fair to say Norris is probably through. Ager third. Yeah, not too bad at the moment for him, is it? Right, I need to... Some of these are getting updated far too quick. Ooh, Piastri! Close there. Times are very, very close, yes. And here we go. Hamilton's finally starting to get his ass into gear. Leclerc up in 4th, finally. And here we go. Hamilton. Should be a good time for Hamilton. Hamilton now in 4th. There we go. The Ferraris are suddenly making it click. Still 6 minutes left, and possibly 1 or 2 laps left for most competitors. Got a few more people trying to get times in at the moment. Borsaletto probably going into the pits. Yeah. Nobody else out doing lap time at the moment. Is anyone having more fun than Chelsea Green? Mate, Chelsea Green's doing such an awesome job. By Zandvoort is... Let's have a quick watch car science. Like, that middle sector of Zandvoort is so difficult to move out the way for. Chelsea get a win against Fulham. Chelsea needed that. See, did I read earlier today? Kingdom might be able to answer. Have they got somebody? Have they loaned Jackson out to Bayern Munich or something? And it's broken a record for like the biggest fee for a loan or something. €15 million loan fee. Wow. And then a non-mandatory 60 mil if they want to keep him. Or 80. Sixth to 15th. Wow. Maybe to 14th rather than putting 15th in there. Let's not lump Gasly in with the rest of them. Wow. 3 temps is the difference. Jay will know this one. Speaking of sports deals, does everyone know the most insane football soccer player deal? There's a few. Lukaku has a couple of them, but I think the most insane deal is Man United releasing Pogba for free, Juventus picking him up for free, making him into a superstar player, then selling him back to Man United for over 100 million. Crazy. He'll do 1 season at Bayern and run back. Think so? I do feel that if you're a striker at Bayern, is Jackson a striker or is he a winger? If he's a striker, he's only got Harry Kane to play like against. Like, Harry Kane's pretty much got a cheat code now. Same with Lewandowski does. Is it that guy who wasn't actually a player but kept on managing to sign new deals due to his agent? The one who I remember another one, Newcastle. He was supposed to be Asprilla's brother or something like that. And Asprilla was like talking to these managers, directors, like, oh, you need to sign my brother. He's better than me, or stuff like that. Then just during the 90s or something like that. Cheat code. So Bayern Munich, dominating team in Germany, only play with 1 striker. Harry Kane is that 1 striker, and because the rest of the players around him are so good, but the quality of the league between the top and bottom is so large. Like, Harry Kane got a hat-trick the other week. No one's talking about it, because Harry Kane always gets hat-tricks. Luis Diaz and I got to say. See, this is why I'm going to be so shit at Football Manager. I'm so out of the loop on football now. Has a country ignored their own laws to sign anyone else? Which one's that, Andy? To my knowledge, Ronaldo's one of those who doesn't endorse alcohol. In fact, he even shuns Coca-Cola. I remember his if it was either the Euros or the World Cup where he just sort of looked at it and just put it down, just went drink water. I think the Ferrari times could still be jumped. I think so too. The track seems to be getting quicker and quicker, so I've been tagged a few times in a Discord. Roll. Looks like her friend's someone's jumped into a Discord and spammed loads of shit all over it. Just need to make sure it's not in my one either. Okay. I got signed to a Saudi deal where they've given him a house in which he lives with his girlfriend. It's legal to live in a house with a woman until you're married. Is that actually a thing? We go those final laps. Albon. Okay. One of the Williams out, so there's my prediction for a double Williams higher up. Gone. Lawson could be out, which was in the predictions. Bortoletto out, could be in the predictions. He needs to have a really good last sector here to get out of here. Bortoletto 11th. So Yuki jumping in. You know, Lawson's putting in a good one. Alonso's putting in a good one here. Antonelli's in trouble. Tsunoda could be in trouble as well. But Tsunoda in a lot of... I just realised him and Bortoletto actually got exactly the same time. Here we go. Lawson. Lawson's going through. Tsunoda's out. Just got Alonso's lap. Alonso coming through. And Antonelli is out as well. Hey Tasman, good to see you. How are we? And they're just going to ignore it. They're now engaged. They were just dating when they moved in together, and it's only legal once married. The Saudis just going to ignore it because it's Ronaldo. Albon swearing everywhere. Well, you're kind of right, Andy. It looks like if Ronaldo was Saudi and his girlfriend was Saudi, they wouldn't be able to do it. But as they're not from Saudi Arabia, they were always able to do it. And it was a very calculated move by Saudi to get Ronaldo, and a lot of things worked backstage before the deal was put out. Oh yeah, no, getting Ronaldo in there was a great visit Saudi Arabia tourism thing, and to really sort of like the sign of Ronaldo to a Saudi club opened the floodgates for a lot of other superstars slightly past their primes to jump in as well. You got the likes of Benzema. That is all. Fair enough, man. I hope you're good today, Tasman. And so you missed out by 0.021 seconds. Messi going to America. He's already in America. 16 staff members and 700 million over 2 years. You wouldn't turn it down. Did what I said? How about you, Lewis Hamilton? Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! Don't know who's been teaching you that, but oh, like an example, right? I thought fair. So the American one started before Beckham. It was Pele. Pele went to New York Cosmos, I think it was. Yeah, I think that's the club. It's where he apparently scored his... Or was that Sao Paulo? It was one of them where he apparently scored his 1000th goal. Though it's never actually been officially, like... I don't think they've ever had the official number for how many goals Pele scored. Gasly under investigation after the session. And then Beckham obviously made his big move from Madrid to LA Galaxy, which brought over Robbie Keane. There was another player who joined Galaxy as well, and I can't remember off the top of my head who it was. Yeah, exactly. You'll never get a real answer for Pele's goals. There's no official number of goals that Pele scored because it's impossible. The tracking just wasn't there. Some of the most recognisable people in the world were Beckham, Ronaldo, the Pope, and the Queen. Yeah. Which Ronaldo? Yeah, America's so America's got a lot of physically fantastic players. Just the technical side, I still don't consider to be anywhere close to like Europe. Europe has a good blend of physical and technical. North America, physical. South America, technical. Popping goals against the equivalent of Sunday League teams and Brazilian League teams in the same week after week. Saudi's just playing FIFA Ultimate Team IRL. I mean, they've got Ivan Toney out there as well, local lad from where I was born. And he turned down more Premier League football to live a life out there, and all the more power to you, you know, like, get that bag. Generational wealth. Like, he'll earn in half a season what he was probably earning in 2-3 years at Brentford. I'll have to look that contract up, actually, if you can get any hold of it. I just had a thought. It's illegal to gamble in Saudi Arabia, isn't it? Bet he lives by the border so he can step over to gamble. But... Sorry, I keep putting my mouse over the qualifying, my bad. But what countries bordered Saudi Arabia? That's a Tonal never needed for Newcastle then. Nah, he'll be watching the situation with Isaac at the moment. So... He has Qatar, Kuwait, Iraq, Jordan. Over a little tiny bit of a sea, he has Israel, Yemen, and Oman. Oh, Shaq's branding is incredible. Michael Jackson has been the most famous person ever, surely. Not met anyone who doesn't know who he was. It's a fair shout. I used to watch this reaction channel. It was all these Indian tribes and people from India, Pakistan, around that sort of area of Asia. But these are people from like all the tribes and villages that didn't have access to like a lot of the news and TV and sometimes even electronics, and they were shown like famous performances from Queen. There was one from Michael Jackson as well. The Michael Jackson video, every single one recognized him. May not have known his name, but recognized him. It's nuts. So absolutely nowhere you'd want to visit then, even if you lived in Saudi. You just said popping over the border, but I'm pretty sure the rest of those countries are probably under the same gambling thing, unless, you know, online gambling, there's maybe a loophole with that one. Guys, the language are okay in Coca-Cola. I don't think Coca-Cola anymore. Maybe Coca-Cola back in the 90s, 2000s. Oh, it's Coca-Cola. I recovered from COVID recently and also bought a ticket to the Demon Slayer movie in September. Oh, glad you got over the COVID, Tasman. And Demon Slayer movie, I didn't know there was another anime which had a... So there's a Chainsaw Man movie coming out. I know that one. I didn't know there's a Demon Slayer one coming as well. Wrong. Say fuck off in any country and the prick knows what it means now. K-pop Demon Hunters. Never seen it. FM26, you're probably looking at November. Oh! And tell you what, this versus Norris versus Piastri. So here we go, Norris with a... Wow. Piastri has just set the record for the quickest ever lap at Zandvoort, and Lando is 0.012. Both the McLarens have absolutely smashed that original record. Dan had one a while ago. I know nothing about that anime, unfortunately. I think November for the official release date for FM, but they usually do like a couple of weeks beforehand for the pre-orders, right? Insane, like a whole half a second quicker than George Russell's time. Landed my nuts. Okay then. Gotta remember all. With the language and stuff. We are streaming on YouTube at the same time. It's more... I make money off the YouTube side for the racing stuff. I don't know how quickly they will take videos down for certain things when I've monetized them, so there's apparently not a lot of swearing on it. But at any point, like normal YouTube videos on a Tuesday, I probably wouldn't mind so much because I know the crowd that I'm going to get. But for the YouTube side for Formula 1, I will admit, I do... What's the words I'm looking for? I do clickbait the tweet slightly. So there's always going to be a lot of traffic coming in. Could be thousands of people clicking on that link. They won't ever stay for any more than 5-10 seconds once they find out it's telemetry. Slightly? Yeah, slightly. Keywords. From what I remember. You never know who's watching. So at the moment, Piastri, Norris, Verstappen, Russell, Hamilton, Leclerc, Hager, Alonso, Sainz and Lawson in that top 10. Six minutes left. Lawson going back into the pits. Verstappen's going to be doing the same. Our friend Pika is at the track today, so I hope she's having a fantastic time there. Wow. For those who want to go and put a thumbs up on the YouTube stream, everything you need is just there. Thank you to the 20 plus who are 25 plus now who are on the YouTube and Twitch side. If you're not already following the channel or subscribed to the YouTube, then feel free to do so. It's also September, so if you wanted to gift, I think there's a fair discount on it now, as well as if you wanted to commit to 3 or 6 months sub into this channel, then it's cheaper to buy it in bulk like that as well. But September they do it a couple of days earlier. Every time I open Crunchyroll, it's like, get your tickets, and it's like, I already have. Literally only got one jammy dodger left. One left. Exclamation point poke catch in the Twitch. Macaroons. Oh, rice paper ones. So the track temperature is apparently still only 34.3 degrees, which for a European summer is quite cool actually. So there must be quite a bit of cloud going about. Before qualifying started, there was a 10% chance of rain. I'm hoping for the race tomorrow there'll be a little bit more. Oh, fruity ones. Nah, coconut macaroons are my ones. Not a massive fan of fruity ones. I love that camera. It's got like straight above on turn 1. GG's Arian and Andy on your catches. Just waiting for everyone else to come out here, and Norris is going to find himself into a lot of traffic. Got 2 minutes left, so I feel the McLarens could be on the verge of doing 2 laps here. So here we go, Norris on his final lap, and he's got a little bit... Oh, interesting. Like with that top-down camera, just see how interesting that line was. Norris deciding to go quite wide, and look at that. Alonso well out the way on that one. Norris has got Lawson next. And Norris is down by 0.0072. Gonna snooze those ads for a second. Oh, and Piastri's gone even quicker. Oh no, Norris is in front. Norris with a motor in middle sector there. See how Piastri responds to that one. Piastri needs to have it as a green sector 2. It's a green sector 2, but Piastri's still quicker. And is Norris going to take that provisional pole? Oh no! And that's going to be Piastri with a pole, and Piastri's going to try and smash that lap even more. And Piastri from a 6.62. He just slowed down a little bit towards the end, but wow, neither driver improved there apparently. Now, who's going to be the best of the rest? It looks like Verstappen's going to be. Then we've got a big fight for who's going to be on that second row with Verstappen. And now, ooh, the Ferrari's just there. Hamilton pushing in a great lap here, and Hamilton. Ooh, okay, Leclerc up to 5th. So a quick look, Hamilton goes through and only 6th. But it's so close between those two as well. Oh, Verstappen's only just started his lap. We've got Russell on his as well. And actually, Russell's gone quicker than Verstappen on that first sector. But Russell not improving by too much. Lawson up to 7th place. You'll see where Alonso ends up getting as well. Alonso with his lap. Go on, Alonso. Only up to 9th place. And we've still got Hajar to do their lap as well. Russell on the line. 4th place. Verstappen's just set the quickest second sector. I think he's going into the 1 minute 8s, but I don't see him going anywhere because Hajar to 4th. And Verstappen. Wow. What a lap from Verstappen though, considering. Hajar up to 4th is nuts. Wow. Oh, so at 3 o'clock football starting. Wow. What a result from Hajar. That's a great result for Isaac. But fantastic laps on the McLarens. Like their car is just immense right now, and they've got the right 2 drivers behind that wheel as well. Hey, which is information views from Multiviewer or from F1? From Multiviewer. Multiviewer went through a update. I'm not sure if it was earlier today or a couple of days ago. So you'll have to be careful because my antivirus flared it up. And like 15 minutes till the stream started, everything uninstalled. I was like, are you for fucking real? So we've got we've got a new track map. Everything's a bit cleaner. No more panicking. How we doing, man? I hope you're good. Hope you're well. Can't hear the Bristol sing. No, no. Nice. Nice from Hull. But can they hold it? Right. Cool. 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 Oh. Right. I am going to take a 4 or 5 minute break. I'm going to set out the rest of my curry, get it on a nice plate, heat it up. Starts us off well, but the last time we scored earlier it was 3-2 to us. Nice. In the meantime, if you're not already following this channel, please make sure you do so. We are also streaming on YouTube at the same time, though that stream is going to be finishing soon. Get yourself over to the YouTube side, subscribe to there. There will be a track guide video out tomorrow for TCR at Suzuka. Those who play iRacing, sorry, drive on iRacing, who do the TCRs, video just for you tomorrow on there. Tottenham already 1-0 down to Bournemouth. I'll keep all that up, that will show in the scores underneath. But yes, we'll keep it on this screen so everyone can sort of read up what's going on. I'll keep the stream going on Discord for the next 5-10 minutes, and then we'll swap over to you lot suggest me music or movies or video game trailers, anything like that. Make sure it's safe for stream, and we'll be playing it all on here afterwards. So we will be right back. Don't go anywhere.